And just like that, we're a couple hours closer to having those couple of days off here on Afternoons Live. And I've been looking forward to this announcement of the opening of Marg's Supper Club that is located downtown Fargo. And the man behind that is, of course, our good friend Dan Hurder, joining us right now on Afternoons Live. Dan, welcome back. Congratulations.
Thank you. Good to be back. Appreciate it.
Supper Club, Marg's Supper Club 2.0 is how I read it in the paper, but I've known this has been on the radar because you announced it here on Afternoons Live not all that long ago. But how does it feel to actually have the doors open?
It's good. It took us a little longer than we were hoping to get things up and running, but it's looking really good, and we're excited to have people in there this weekend.
I had seen somebody, I don't know if it was Marg's outfit or what it was, but did kind of a video tour of it. The place looks fantastic down there with the getup.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun decorating this one. Probably the real highlight in the space for me is a collection of about 1,200 salt and pepper shakers that we were able to get our hands on. They all belonged to one individual that donated them back in 1972 to Bonanzaville, and they have since made their way onto the shelves at Marg's Supper Club. So we were pretty excited to have those.
1,200, 1,200?
1,200. It took us about 3 days to unwrap them and put them all on the shelves.
That's dedication. That is a collection. I mean, to each their own.
Yeah, they're pretty wild.
Yeah. So explain it. Why the salt and pepper shakers?
The salt and pepper shakers started over at the diner. When we first opened that, I saw a lady selling a collection of about 200 on Facebook and thought that was awesome and said we kind of need to put these in the diner. And so that just sort of became a focal piece over there, and then word traveled, and all of a sudden I found out about this giant collection that needed a new home, and I couldn't turn it down. So once I had them in my possession, I had to figure out what to do with them, and as the Supper Club idea came together, we thought that this would be the perfect place to display it. So until somebody disputes it, I'm going to say we have the largest collection in North Dakota. I'm kind of hoping somebody will do the research to find out if it's true or not.
I'm going to say it's probably a safe bet you do. But now you are, in fact, the salt and pepper shaker collector down at Marg's. The Supper Club, explain the vibe. What sets this location apart from, say, like Marg's Diner?
Sure. Yeah, biggest difference is we are only open evenings, so it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 4 to 11. Sorry, I just stepped outside. You can hear the sirens going by. But so we're only open Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 4 to 11. We are just focused on that dinner hour. We are a 21-plus establishment, which is a little bit different from the Boiler Room. We were, of course, very family-focused and family-friendly at that time, but a little bit smaller, a little bit darker. We're definitely going after that cocktail lounge vibe. Low lights, lots of breakables. So this one is for the 21 plus. And then over at Marg's Diner, of course, we're doing breakfast and lunch 7 days a week. And that is family friendly. We've got the kids' menus and, all the stuff that makes that work for families over there.
I was supposed to ask you, and if I don't do it right now, I'll forget knowing me. Fish dinner. Amy Eiler was saying, hey, you got to ask what type of fish is being served.
Yes, I was on earlier and I didn't have that answer. So we are using, it will change week to week, but right now we're using a fish called a Panagesius, which I had never heard of, so I had to Google, but it's going to be similar. It's sort of in between like a true white meaty fish like a tilapia and leans a little bit more into kind of that catfish world. So I'm excited to try some of that tonight.
It's funny because I threw out, it's probably tilapia, and I guess I wasn't far off.
It's going to be very similar to tilapia, but I'm going to try it out tonight because I haven't personally tried this type of fish, but our chef Damien, who's in charge of the menu over there, certainly knows what he's doing, and I have no doubt it'll be delicious.
When it comes to the menu, since it is a supper club, is this something that's going to be evolving, like specials, or you have a pretty set menu of what people can expect?
It will change. We do have a small section of entrees that we will rotate, but we're pretty committed to always having a beef dish, always having a chicken dish or a poultry dish. So right now the poultry is a roast duck, which is delicious. And then we always have a seafood, and generally a vegetarian will be available as well. But those will rotate every once in a while. And then by day we have some specials. On Thursdays we're doing hot dish. Fridays we're, of course, doing the fish fry. And then Saturdays we've got prime rib in the true supper club fashion.
Very good. I did note that aside from the lounging area and, of course, the menu, that you have a pretty large gaming area, it sounds like, as well.
We do, yeah. We partnered with Prairie Public, so they're our in-house gaming charity partner. And we've got 10 machines back there. We're going to add blackjack and pig wheel here in a little while, probably looking at October for that. But it's got a pretty cool vibe back there, a couple high top tables. You can hang out. If you're a non-gambler, you can still have drinks, watch your friends. Kind of separate from the restaurant. So you can be a little more boisterous back there without bothering the folks trying to have a nice dinner.
Well, it's funny because you just said pig wheel, and I kid you not, Dan, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I go, you can't just walk in and find pig wheel anymore. And I was trying to figure out.
It's become a bit of a rarity.
It has. Yeah, I go, so I just missed the ticking sounds from time. And if you have like a group of 3 or 4 idiot buddies like I do, and you gather around at a pig wheel, it is such a fun time. And now we know where I can go find it.
Absolutely.
When it comes to, when you hear supper club, people might say, "Oh, this is kind of like a fancy black tide thing." I don't get that impression with you.
It is not fancy. We've certainly elevated our dishes from some of the other concepts that we've done in the past, but it is certainly still a come-as-you-are type of place. Jeans are welcome, shorts are welcome. There's nothing fancy about it, but it is probably the fanciest Marg concept that we've done. So she's kind of upped her decor technique a little bit in this one. A lot of blue and gold. Still tacky, but in a fancier tacky kind of way. Yeah,
see, it looks pretty damn good down there from what I've seen, and I'll have to look with my own eyes when I get down there one of these weekends. Somebody had asked, I know the answer to this, but I'll let you take a swing at it. Is Marg a real person?
Marg is not a real person. It is a figment of a whole bunch of imaginations that are all based on some real people that we've known in our lives, but she is not an actual real person. The whole Marg brand started with Marg's Bar, and we just knew we wanted to have a really kind of kitschy North Dakota bar, and we didn't know what we were going to call it, so we named it Marg's after the cop in the movie Fargo, Marg Gunderson. So that is the namesake of the whole concept.
You're going to have to petition to get Robert's Alley changed to Marg's. You almost have ownership of that whole stretch down there, Dan.
I just told somebody that the other day. I don't know if anybody else is going to go for it, but I think Marg's Alley has a pretty nice ring to it.
It does. It rolls right off the tongue. And for those that are wondering, this is in what used to be the Boiler Room. It's 210 Roberts Alley is the best way to get there. And, of course, you can go down there and have a great time. Thursday through Saturday, 4 to 11 o'clock, which means they're open right now. If you want to drive on down there, just take Afternoons Live with you. Dan, did I miss anything? I'm excited that this is open. I'm excited to come down and check it out, but I'll give you the final word.
Yeah, appreciate it. Just really the only thing is if you're interested in making reservations, you can do that at worldofmarg.com. It is our new website. You can book tables there. We do cut off reservations at 3 p.m. the day of. So after that, it is first come, first serve. But if you want to secure a spot at the supper club, jump on the website and get something locked in. We're pretty full for tonight. We still have some room tomorrow, and we'd love to see everybody out this weekend.
Well, make it a point to get down there, my friend. We'll have to bring Afternoons Live down there one of these Friday afternoons and do a show, all right?
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate it.
All right, you take care until next time. It's Dan Hurder again. The owner, the main guy behind Marg's Diner, Marg's Bar, and now Marg's Supper Club that is, in fact, open in downtown Fargo. 35270 is the Adventure RV Text Club. I got comments awaiting me, and I'm going to share those with you when we come back here on Afternoons Live.